Hi friend, thank you so much for being here today. It's so good to see you. Today we're going to have a conversation with Brandon Dyer, Executive Director at Community Renewal, and he's going to share with us about how Community Renewal got started and some of its programs. So take it away, Brandon.
Yeah, so thank you, Zoe. Community Renewal really began in Shreveport, Louisiana 25 years ago, and somewhere around 5 years ago, some folks at the Vitas Foundation, including Michelle Briggs and Paula Waters, learned about what was going on down there and their efforts to restore their community, and went down and witnessed their program and met their people and wanted to bring that same spirit and that same sort of methodology back to Shawnee. What it is really is about rebuilding our community by rebuilding relationships with intention where we live. All communities rest on a foundation of relationships, interconnected relationships. And when relationships are strong, communities thrive.
Yes.
When relationships begin to fall apart, whole communities can collapse.
Right.
You begin to see disintegration and cracks in that foundation, and it can ultimately collapse. We see it in communities. We've seen it in civilizations throughout recorded time. That's what happens is when people really just, in general, fail to care about the people that live around them, fail to meet the needs of the people that live around them. And so really, if we can help folks have the kind of community they want by learning how to care for the people that live around us, that's ultimately what we're after. And we have 3 strategies really to accomplish that.
Yes.
One is what we call the We Care team. And if you've driven around town at all, I'm sure you've seen the red We Care signs in front of houses or churches or schools or businesses. What we really try to do, we believe that there's far more good people in our community than bad people.
Absolutely.
I know that there's a lot of press sometimes when there are break-ins or purse snatchings or when something happens, but that is the exception. We firmly believe that. Shawnee is not full of purse snatchers. Shawnee is full of really amazing and good people. What we want to do is really increase the visibility of who these good, caring people are. And that's where the We Care team comes in. We ask people to take a simple pledge of We Care, period. That it's not We Care if you look like me or talk like me or vote like me or raise your kids the way I raise my kids. If you're a human being, you deserve to be loved and cared for. You deserve that. We've got about 4,100 people so far in 3.5 years that have pledged to care about the people that they live around, the people that they work with or go to school with.
Yes.
And so that's really exciting. We also have something that we call block leaders. And block leaders are folks that absolutely care about their neighbors, but are also willing to take a little extra initiative to connect neighbors together.
Yes.
So they might host a block party or a walking night or who knows what it is. Any way to get neighbors connected together, that's what our block leaders do, because when we know our neighbors, we feel more connected and safe where we live. And then thirdly, we have what we call the Friendship House, which is pretty exciting. Some of our neighborhoods, they're experience a greater lack of trust. They're more under-resourced than other neighborhoods. And so in those particular neighborhoods, we move a staff member and their family into what we call a friendship house. It's a home basically built around a community room, a big community room. And so in that community space, we have after-school programs. We have GED classes, Girl Scouts. We do all sorts of things. We bring resources into a struggling neighborhood where the neighbors that live there don't have to exit the neighborhood to get the resources they need. They can come to the Friendship House and be connected. But the programs themselves are not what is special about it.
Right.
It's the family living there and their effort to connect neighbors together. Travis and Abby and their family is a very special family, but it's not about them being special.
Right.
It's about them taking the time and intention to care about their neighbors, and then neighbors see the value of that and begin to care about their neighbors. They're just like block leaders. It's how can we rebuild trust in our neighborhood? And we're seeing it happen already in Kickapoo Park. A really dramatic turnaround is already underway in Kickapoo Park. And people are coming out and getting connected. And so Friendship House is underway. We have another one coming on East Main and Bryan that the Absentee Shawnee Housing Authority is providing for us. It should break ground in 2 or 3 months. And the same sort of work will be going on over on the east side of town as well. Our kids clubs have sprung up out of this effort as well. And so we have nearly 500 kids involved in our clubs. And I think it's about 20 clubs altogether that has just exploded in 3 years.
It's amazing.
And our leaders work really hard to help them see what does it take to be the kind of person that our community needs. We're really excited for you and your work that you're doing right where you live and where you work. It matters. And so we thank you very much.
And thank you, Brandon, so much for sharing with us.
Of course, I love it.
And thank you for being here. I hope you have a great day, and we will catch you next time. Bye.